Hello and welcome. In this video I'm going to show you how to create a registration form using HTML and CSS. First of all, if you are new to this channel, here I want to help you enhance your coding skills so that you can earn more money, whether that would be by getting a better job or starting a freelancing career. I post new videos every single day, so if you're interested in that, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and click the bell notification icon so that you won't lose any videos. Now let's get started. First of all, we need to create a new folder, and I already have it on my desktop called registration form, and in here I have the image folder. Now go back to your text editor, in my case it's brackets, and open that folder. I'm gonna go to desktop and select folder. Now we need to create the index.html and the style.css files. Now let's go ahead and code the basic structure. There you go. And first we need to link the CSS file to our HTML document using the link element style.css, and let's check it out. Body, background color, red. Now open this in the browser, and as you can see, our files are linked. Let's delete this right there, and let's get started. First, I'm gonna use a div element, and I'm gonna give it a class of registration box. Now I'm gonna go to the style.css file and start coding. Margin 0, padding 0, font size 15 pixels, font family Arial, Helvetica New, and sans serif. Now we're gonna give it a background image. I'm gonna use a linear gradient for this one. Background image, linear gradient, RGBA. I'm gonna use a black color with an opacity of 0.3, and again, and URL img slash, and I'm gonna have to type the name of the image, 141.2683.png. Let's check it out. And it's there, but it doesn't look good, so let's give it some more styling. Background size cover, height 100 VH, background position center. There you go. You see the linear gradient. Now let's get back to the index.html file, and first of all, let's code the box as well, because we put the image there but we didn't style the box. So let's select the registration box, give it a height of 600 pixels, a width of 800 pixels, background color black, position absolute, top 70%, left 50%. Now use the transform property, translate minus 50%, minus 70%, opacity, let's say 0.75, color, the color of the text white, padding 80 pixels for up and down and 30 pixels for left and right. Now let's see. Now this is our box where we'll put our registration form. Let's go back, go to the HTML file, and I want to place the user icon. So image source, select the image, give some alt attribute, user icon, and let's create a form as well. Form. I'm gonna use a div with a class of form block in case we need to style the form elements. Now label, first name, input, type equals text, name, and give it a placeholder. Enter your first name. Now let's copy this whole thing, and we're gonna need the last name, the username, the email, the password, and the confirm password. So here is last name, enter your last name, username, email, enter your email, and let's use the type email, password, let's use the type password, enter your password, confirm password, the type password, enter your password. Okay, let's see how it looks. Oh, okay, so we have some styling to do. Go back to the CSS file. Oh, first, you know what? I forgot to put the button. Use input, type equals submit, name equals blank, and value equals register. Now we can go to the style.css file. And let's first style that image. So registration box image. I give it a width of 20%, height auto, border radius 50%, position absolute, top minus 17%, sorry, left 40%. There we go, much better. Now let's get to this form. First, you know what, we need to go back to the HTML file because I forgot to put a h1 element. Create an account. There we go. Let's place this in the center. So registration box h1, text align center, and text transform uppercase. There we go. Now for the form. Let's start with the label, right? So registration box form label, display block, margin left 10%, padding bottom 7 pixels, font size 130%, and font weight bold. Okay, that looks good. Now let's move to the input fields. Registration box form input, let's say width 80%, margin left 10%, margin bottom 20 pixels, font size 150%, background color I'm gonna use black, but I'm gonna give it an opacity of you know what, let's leave it like this for the time being. Color of the text will be white, border none, and border bottom 1px solid white. Take a look. There you go. Looks good, right? Now we're gonna style our button. Go ahead and select it. Registration box form input type equals submit. We're gonna give it a background color of this one right here, 0, 9, E1, E5, border 1px solid, the same color, height 60 pixels, border radius 200 pixels, color white, font size 200%, font weight bold, width 81%, text transform uppercase, margin top 10 pixels, outline, no, we don't need this here. That's it, as you can see. And let's give it a different style when we hover over it. So registration box form input type equals submit, column hover, and let's give it a background color of 08 C1 C4, border 1px solid, the same color, and transition background color 0.2 seconds, and border 0.2 seconds. And as you can see, we have a different border. You can see John Doe, John at doe.com, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, click, and of course it doesn't do anything. This is just a styling. Now we'll see if we made the browser smaller, it doesn't look so good. So let's give it some styling for mobile so we can have a responsive form. We're gonna use so in order to make it mobile responsive, we're gonna use the media, max width 768 pixels. And it's not complicated, we just need to give the body an overflow hidden, because as you can, oh, sorry about that, as you can see, we don't want this, and now it's gone. We need to style our registration box. Give it a width of 70% and the height of 80%, and we don't want that user icon image to be displayed anymore. That should do it. As you can see, now it is working on a mobile phone. It has a nice design as well. That was it for this video. If you enjoyed it and it helped you, give it a like, put a comment, tell me what you want to see in the next video. Subscribe if you haven't already. I post new videos every day. And I'll see you in the next time. Bye for now.